What item is very useful in a zombie apocalypse, but most people don't think about using it? Armor, as in small metal plates or strong leather. Like a thin layer of aluminum or strong leather would do the trick against bites. Added to normal clothing, kinda like steel toe shoes. You never really see someone actually try to use any kind of armor against zombies in movies, games. Even a metal armor on the lower part of your arm would make it possible that you can block bites with your metal arm. A book on local edible plants and mushrooms. Boats. I know some of them have people on big yachts in the ocean, but really a small boat on a lake would be safe from zombies. Even a canoe you could anchor in the middle of a lake and sleep in. A good water filtration device like a Life Straw or Sawyer Mini. One of them can often filter thousands of gallons of water without a hiccup. You can only go a few short days without clean drinking water, so it's pretty likely that you die of dehydration before a zombie actually kills you. I live on the 11th floor. I think I would just take off the staircase railings and pour some sunflower oil over the stairs. Also, a bit irrelevant, but I think a lot of zombies would be walking with their trousers on their ankles. Surely a zombie isn't smart enough to pull their pants up. A small toolkit. Few screwdrivers and a hand drill and you can quietly pull apart or mend most things. Also olive oil for both cooking and for leaving a nice slippery patch for any of the UN dead to fall about on. Cloth. You can patch yourself up if you don't have bandages. Make Molotov cocktails. Clean yourself with it and other stuff. Edit. By cloth, I mean towels, clothes and any kind of fabric. A little rope and duct tape go a long way if you are creative enough to use them well. A crowbar works as a tool in its own right for opening doors and for levering things open, and is also an effective melee weapon. Shovels can be used as digging traps, for gardening, as a weapon, and burying bodies. A bicycle and a slingshot. The bike allows you to cover more ground than on foot and more quietly than anything with an engine. They don't need fuel beyond calories and maintenance is simple. With a little practice the slingshot can take out small game. Squirrels, birds, maybe rabbits if you're good enough. It makes very little noise, and you can pick up ammunition, small stones, ball bearings, nuts, bolts, etc. from basically anywhere. Just jump in on the trend and get infected. Worst case scenario, you get gunned down. Best case scenario, they find the cure and you don't remember about the horrors that took place around you. Wire cutters. Because lots of media operate under the belief that a chain link fence is a non-trivial barrier. Combine harvester. A bowl, tactical shovel and matches. The bowl helps you capture water and offers you a place to cook and eat. A tactical shovel can be a weapon and tool for hunting and grabbing stuff, while you can use matches for making fire. Cat or dog food. It's completely safe to eat, and usually this wouldn't even be on anyone's zombie apocalypse shopping spree list. So while everyone is killing each other over pizza rolls, sub sandwiches, and brains, here you are with your delicious premium chicken flavored cat food. A good pair of running shoes goes a long way. Using a human-sized hamster ball. Think about it. You'd be safe from getting bitten as you roll around in your personal protective bubble. A tank. Preferably a British one, as they have integrated kettles. Plants. Tie a rope with any object like a simple padlock. Now you have a meteor hammer or just swing it like a basic flail. A military cause. You never see them. Always in the movie and shows the military either does not exist, or are idiots who get killed the night they bring in refugees. A book on basic survival techniques. Sort of like a Boy Scouts book or something. A journal. Can keep track of your supplies and other stuff. Edit. Also can draw boobs to jerk it off to. Chainmail. The types they use for sharks would be awesome. If a shark can't get through then a zombie has no chance. Motorcycle gear. Motorcycle pants, jackets, and gloves are designed to prevent road rash injuries and are really tough. Wearing them especially if you also use the helmet. Makes you immune to bites. Medieval armor. I would like to see zombie trying to bite through that. A Swiss Army knife. Or multi-tool. Everyone always goes for the shotgun or baseball bat approach. Or some of these fine people here mention great ideas like spices or a suit of armor. I'm telling you, as an engineer, there's gonna come a point in the apocalypse where you need a multi-tool. You just will. I'd have to say seeds. Or like any form of crops. Farming seems surprisingly difficult to do, and I don't see a lot of the movers really trying it when it comes to survival. Maybe I'm just an idiot too. IDK. Don't forget the drugs. Adderall to stay awake for days without feeling hungry. Xanax to sleep when and where you want. Condoms. You don't want any zombie AIDS, do you? Running. Seems like the zombies are moving really slow, and yet nobody in the movies thinks about moving faster. If the recent apocalypse has proven anything, it's toilet paper. Common sense. Asterisk asterisk TACTICAL shovel. Long sword. It doesn't run out of ammo. You can strike without getting too close. Spices. Basic spices. Not an item but place. A garage with lifts. Unless they get smart enough they can't bring down the lifts. You can lift a car and sleep in it for safety. And it's filled with heavy objects to throw and use as weapons. A bike. It's fast. Silent. Uses no fuel. Is able to move on blocked roads. And can be easily carried if you have to proceed on foot. I don't see a lot of people in zombie movies using .22 caliber weapons. They're tiny. But a .22 rifle easily has enough power to penetrate a skull in the right spots, and a high probability that bullet will not exit the skull, meaning it will ricochet around in there and do massive damage. The ammo is available everywhere, and you could easily put 200 rounds in your pocket without any trouble. Also, it can be used to hunt small, medium animals. You can kill a deer with a .22 if your shot placement is right. They're small, lightweight and easy to come by, and even a small child could operate a .22 effectively. You can even get a .22 pistol and have shared ammunition between your rifle and sidearm, which adds another layer of simplicity to the equation.